Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of SkyExchange. I've been busy between episodes. Last episode, we got flight, we did all sorts of crazy stuff, and we also started laying down a little bit of a beginning to our base, and I've been expanding it between episodes. So I've got a little bit of an enchanting room over here. I set up kind of a main room over here just to hold like my bed and my transmutation table and some of that kind of stuff. It's nothing too fancy, but you know, it's a start. Everything of importance has been moved over from our other base, at least as far as I can think of, and the starter base is kind of off in this direction. It'll start coming into view distance. There you go. You can kind of see it way off over there. But anyway, so what I want to do in today's episode is a couple things. First of all, our angel ring is running on solar at the moment, which isn't exactly ideal because that means at night I can't fly. And I don't want it to become night while I'm like flying around and doing things and space out and fall to my death, because that would be really unfortunate and totally something that I would do. So I want to get some mills set up, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up just some water mills. Real simple. They're not super difficult to set up or anything like that. Let's go ahead and make our water mills, and that should work. And then this should give us all the grid power that we need. We'll go 1, 2, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And here, and here. And then that'll generate at least 32 grid power at all times, so I will never have to worry about getting stuck out in the middle of nowhere and accidentally dying, because that would be really unfortunate. Okay, we should probably also torch that up now that I think about it. Let's just put a torch here. Oh, just realized that this is not symmetrical. That's a ghost block. There we go. And then we'll go here, here, and here. There we go. So it's all torched up. It's all good to go. Okay, now... and these, I don't feel like digging out the chisel, so I'm just going to toss them off into the void, because I don't care that much. Okay, stone burnt, I'll toss in here. Let's take a look at the amulet coin, I think it's called. This guy right here, coin of fortune. Gold nugget, batwing, and a slime pearl. I don't think I have a batwing, and I don't think I have a slime pearl either. Okay. Are there any other magnet options? There is the Ring of Magnetization from Botania. That means I'd have to get into Botania right now, though, and I don't think I want to do that just yet. Let's take a look at our quest book real quick. I just want to see, this is all good. We definitely need to get into mechanism. I need to make some of these generators, all that kind of stuff. Oh, also, while I'm in here, I don't think I'm going to complete every quest. Like, some of this stuff that requires me to get into, like, really super late game Botania, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do most of the quests, but there's a couple of them that I might just be like, like this one, for example. I don't know. Late game Botania isn't really something that interests me. It's just, Botania is a fantastic mod. It's well designed and everything, but I feel like Botania is a lot more fun if you really understand redstone, and I don't. So, rather than just struggle and derp forever trying to get into, like, super late game Botania stuff, I think we'll probably end up just kind of skipping those, which is fine. Anyway, so, another thing that we need to do. Let's grab some of this and a diamond block, and we're going to make dark matter. This is going to be used in a lot of crafting recipes in Project E. So let's just take a look and see. With that, we can make red matter, which actually is something else I need to make. So I need 3 of those and some of these. Let's just make that real quick so we can teach the table how to do it. There we go. But then you can make like all sorts of pickaxes and cool stuff like that too. Like, see all these all require dark matter. There's just tons and tons of crafting recipes that all require dark matter. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, look at all the tools. Harvest. That's interesting. Didn't know that exists. There's some pretty cool bauble stuff, like rings and gems and different things. Pretty nifty. Anyway, so I want to teach it how to make that. And I also want to I want to see what else we can get using this red matter. I know there's these super tools, which there's a quest for all that stuff. There's a dark matter pedestal. Right click to insert an item, left click. Right click with an empty hand to activate. Interesting. And then there's some of these other... Wow, that's expensive. There's some of these other things too. But that's fine. So I want to get into mechanism a bit today. And I think there's a couple things we need to do for that. Power generation is really kind of the biggest one. We're going to need decent power gen. And we have one power generator somewhere. Here, we got a heat generator. But the quest right here wants us to make a gas burning generator, a bio generator, a wind generator, and a solar generator. Wants us to make all 4 of those. I think I'm primarily going to use wind generators for now as like my main source of stuff. But let's take a look at these generators and see what we need for these. So the solar, we need stained glass, redstone, enriched alloy, and osmium. Okay, so osmium, does that make more than 1? No, it just makes 1. So let's grab 9 of those. Let's grab some stained glass. And then we need iron. We've got enriched alloy, and then we need gold, redstone, and more enriched alloy. So gold, redstone, and we said we had a bunch of enriched alloy right here. There we go. So let's make a energy tablet. Let's make... What do you mean missing items? I'm not missing... Oh, yeah. Of course I am. There we go. Now I'm not missing. We'll do that. That'll make 3 of those. And then... Oh, and I need osmium dust. I see. Okay. So we may have to make a crusher. Which is going to need steel. And we don't really have a good source of steel. Tell you what. Let's put some of this stuff away for a minute. Let's toss all this into here. And let's just take a look at Immersive Engineering. Because the blast brick, do I have everything here? I think I do. We've got regular bricks. I do have nether rack, which I can easily cook into nether brick. And blaze, do I have blaze? I do have blaze powder and blaze rods. So we could make blast brick. And then there's the engineer's hammer, which I'm gonna need. Let's search for it down here. Engineer's hammer, string, iron, and sticks. That's easy. So string, iron, and... Oh, come on now. There we go. Sticks. Let's make one of those, and we can just teach that to the thing so it knows how to make it. We've got our nether bricks here. Well, we're at it. Might as well teach it how to make nether brick blocks. There we go. So then if we go brick, nether brick, let's just grab a few of those. And blaze powder. We should be able to make the blast brick that we need here. I don't think I need 2 full stacks, though. Let's just... Well, and you know what? This has an EMC value. So we can just teach it that, and anything that I don't use, I can just put back. So let's see here. Where do we want to put this guy? And let's sleep real quick, too, while we're at it. Maybe I think we'll probably want to just make a room for it, is kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe off in this direction? We'll just make a little room, like, right over here. So let's hold off on the blast brick for the minute. Let's grab ourselves a bunch of sandstone and some sandy bricks and a chisel. Dent. There we go. Chisel all. And we're just going to kind of bring this off this way. And we'll just bring it out a little ways, I think. Like maybe about there. Now I do need to mark off these pillars. So 1, 2, 3. We have one here, here. I guess we'll bring this one more, just so we have like a nice even thing. And that should work. And then we'll go maybe like this. Now, do we want to have... Let's actually change this. We're going to change this up just a little bit. Rather than have my furnaces right there... I really need a magnet. Rather than have the furnaces here, I think what we're going to do is we'll say... This is fine right here. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put a thing right here. And then we'll bring this out a little bit more and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a pillar here. And basically, we'll put a couple of things in this hallway. So let's go back to our chisel, grab our encased bricks like that, and we'll go here. Oh, well, there goes that one. Whatever. Also, I should probably mention, I don't really care how the base looks on the outside. I'm worried about the interior of the base. I'm not going to spend forever trying super hard to make the base look super good on the outside, because realistically, that's just not gonna happen. Like, it's not gonna be worth the time to really kind of focus on that aspect of the base. So I'm really just focused with how it looks. So I'm really just kind of worried about how it looks on the outside, or from the inside, I should say. That's my concern. So I just want to clarify that real quick in case you guys had any misconceptions about that. There we go. So that's all good. Now, what we'll do, I think, is I'll bring this over, and we'll kind of bring that one over as well. And then same kind of a deal there. And maybe we'll even bring that back too. Like so. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I think that's good. And this is where our stuff will go. Break, 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 and break. And then we just need those tiles there. Okay, awesome. So then, and we need to chisel all this stuff back into sandstone so we can return it to the thing. And then we need sandy brick slabs, spruce slabs, and blast brick. Let's grab 2 stacks of blast brick. I think that's more than we actually need, but that's okay. And we'll just put our blast brick over here. And it's got to be a 3x3, if I remember correctly. I don't think we need any sort of, like, crazy stuff inside it or anything like that. So we'll put these over on this side. And these get used to make steel. There we go. And then I also need coal coke as well, and that means I need coke oven brick, or something. It's called something like that. Yeah, coke brick. Here we go. So clay, brick, and sandstone. So clay, brick, and sandstone. And we'll just make a bunch of that. That also has an EMC value, so we'll just teach it to the table. That's looking good. Oh, and I need that engineer's hammer as well. Engineer's hammer. Beautiful. And we'll put one here and here for each of these. So there's one. Oh. That's not supposed to go there. Let's break that guy and that guy. You go there. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, that was close. That would have been the biggest, that would have been like the most facepalm worthy moment ever. And then we just shift right click on each of these with the engineer's hammer, and that'll turn them into their respective things. So we'll have the stuff we need right there, and that'll totally work. Okay, now we need to slab this hallway off like so. Oh, that was, whatever. I'll go back and fix that off camera. We need to slab this off, and we're also going to have to slab these guys off, because we don't want anything spawning on top of these either. So we'll just kind of do something like these right here. There we go. And that should work. I do need to run back and get an axe and some of that kind of stuff. But let me finish getting that hallway all situated, guys, and then I'll come back to you. Alright, guys, I am back. So this stuff is all done. So now I need to start making coal coke. And to do that, we just throw coal into the furnace. I can always finish that off as well. And that'll start working. Then once we have the coal coke, we can throw that into here with some iron, and it will slowly make steel. And that's a good one that we can just kind of do and walk away from. The mechanism method is much better overall, I think, but it's also considerably slower. So if we grab a couple of these guys, let's grab a heat generator, and let's put our metallurgic infuser here. I did teach this table lava, so I can just grab a couple lava buckets. And we can just toss, though, wow, that really doesn't work very well at all. Really, probably not worth it to do it that way. Let's try charcoal. Yep, that is a significantly better way to do things, especially EMC-wise, like way cheaper. Way, way cheaper. Actually, can you do... No, it looks like it does have to be coal. You can't do it with charcoal. Okay, I was just checking. Anyway, so we've got a metallurgic infuser going there. Let's take a look and see what would a basic crusher cost us. 4 steel ingots? I think we can do that. Let's grab some coal and some iron. And let's just see. I can toss that in here. I can toss this in here. Oh, wow. I actually already had a whole bunch of coal in there. Wish I'd known that. That's okay. So we can do this to turn it into enriched iron. And then once that's done, we can turn it back into steel. Just like so. And that'll give us the steel ingots that we need to make like our steel casing and some of this other kind of stuff. I do really wish that steel had an EMC value, but it doesn't. So, it is what it is. We're also going to have to do this to get these, and there's a lot of coal in here. So, I think I'm probably going to have to let this run for a while, which is fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Let's just cook this into ingots. But we'll let that kind of do its thing, and I will come back once I have quite a lot of steel. Alright guys, I am back, and I've got enough of these basic control circuits now, and enough steel to make everything we need to make the crusher. So let's make that. I still need 2, not lapis, 2 lava buckets, and some redstone. There we go. And let's go ahead and make ourselves the crusher. Now, the crusher is actually going to be super, super important because it's going to allow me to make upgrades that will make the rest of this process go way faster. I don't think it can actually get power just sitting here, though. We're going to have to make some cables first, and cables are made with 2 steel and a redstone. So let's grab that. Let's grab 1 piece of redstone. And let's make a couple of just basic universal cables. And wow, perfect timing thing. So we'll do that, and let's just put these over here. We'll put our crusher here and our metallurgy confuser here. You can see these things now powering up and getting the stuff they need, which is good. I'm going to toss you in there and you in there. And the reason that's going to be important is because it's going to allow me to make dust. And dust is used for amazing things. So I'm going to put 8 osmium ingots in there. And then we're going to start looking at speed upgrades. And that'll take 2 enriched alloy and an orange stained glass. So we're going to need essentially 32 of these because I want max speed and max efficiency upgrades for both of these. Both of these 2 machines, I should say. Let's toss that in here. And then it was, what was the other thing? Just glass. Okay, easy. There we go. And we can start making a couple of these. And if we put these into here, they will speed up the machine up to 10 times its base default speed. So they make a big difference. They make like a huge difference. Also, they do very significantly increase the power cost too. So it's important to kind of bear that in mind. Let's grab some more osmium, and then so we're also going to want efficiency upgrades right here, and those are going to basically be the same thing except gold. So let's grab 16 gold ingots. Get those. Yeah, look at it just drain the power. Like this thing here cannot keep up. Or actually it might be I bet it's the cables. I don't think the cables can produce power fast enough. But we can start making some of these energy upgrades, and if we put 8 of those in a machine, that'll drastically increase the power, or decrease the power consumption. So very, very worth it to have all of these upgrades in your machines. Let me finish getting these upgraded, and I'll be back with you shortly. Alright guys, I am back. These are all fully upgraded. They're doing their thing. It's all working out. It's definitely time to make some new generators, though, because my power my power generation right now is not keeping up with the machines, and that obviously is a little bit of a problem. So let's make a solar generator. And I don't know exactly where I'm going to put this. Let's just put it right here for the moment. And I guess we'll just punch a little bit of a hole in the roof. That didn't work. Apparently this can't go there. Let's put it right, for now, here. Yeah, there we go. Now it's generating power. And these should... Yeah, it's still not keeping up. This thing is also a little weird. Like, it keeps trying to do stuff that it can't. Like, there was no stuff in here, but it was still trying to, like, crush things. It was a little funky, but whatever. So we made the solar generator. Let's make the wind generators, because this is really what we need. That's really going to be our ticket to having good, reliable power generation that we can just kind of use all over the place. So this is what I'm really going to want. I'm going to need 2 of these energy tablets. So let's go 1, 2, like so. And then I need a basic control circuit, which I have, and then some osmium. Let's grab this. And I'm almost tempted to make 2 of these, like, right off the bat, but I think for starters, we'll just make the 1. And then let's grab a cable as well. And I guess I'll run that up here for the minute. We'll let that generate some power that way. That's full. This still is not doing its thing. It's relatively close, though. Like, it's getting better. It's better than it was. I am still definitely struggling a bit, though, as far as some of this other stuff goes. And this all needs to be turned into charcoal. So let's see. What do I need? I've got this generator. I've got this generator. I still need the gas-burning generator and the biogenerator. Biogenerator, I think we could actually make right now. So let's just grab a carrot, toss you in here. That'll get me biofuel. What am I missing? Iron and redstone. Redstone, iron. Bam, there's the biogenerator. So that guy works wonderfully. We could just put that. That's not a good spot for it. Let's put it here. Nice. And I can toss this in, and it will generate 280 RF per tick. That's... Wow, look at that thing. That's insane. Okay, what do I have that's cheap? Sugar canes are pretty cheap. But they only produce 4 they don't produce a whole lot of biofuel. Half as much as carrots do. Let's just do a stack of carrots then. Throw that in here. And that should basically take care of our power issues, I think. RF. Yeah. This is good. This is good. And then we put this guy back in here. And we're going to get a bunch more carbon. Turn this into steel, which we'll cook up. Fantastic. All right, guys, let me see if I can finish getting this stuff processed so we can finish off that generator and at least finish off that mechanism quest over here for the gas-burning generator, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I am ready to go ahead and make the gas-burning generator. We need this. We still need 4 osmium, which is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gas burning generator, right? Oh, would help if I was looking at a crafting table. There we go. So we got our gas burning generator, we got our solar generator right there. We got our whatchamacallit, our biofuel generator, and then our wind generator, those 4, and that completes this quest right here, which gives us an energy tablet. Yay, what a great reward. Not really, but it's something, I guess. So, whatever. Most of these generators I don't really think I'm going to use. I'm going to stick primarily with these wind generators. I think they make the most sense. Like, why would I go with anything else, honestly? So let's go osmium. Let's go gold. Let's grab some regular redstone. And I want to make 1, 2, 3 of those, or 2 of those. And then let's make 2 more of those guys. And am I out of... Oh, apparently I'm out of cabling. Okay, well, we can be creative and do that, so it all goes to the same spot. Those are each generating 384 RF per tick, which is a little ridiculous. So that is good. That's very good, in fact. And that should give us all the power generation we need and then some. It's not much to look at. In fact, it looks horrendously bad, so we'll have to move that. But I want to basically get the generation side, the infrastructure side, I guess would be the way to say it, that side of Mechanism finished before I really start worrying about some of the cosmetic stuff. I do need to find some food, though. I'm struggling a little bit there to find something I haven't eaten yet. Eaten once, not eaten recently. That's a start. What else do we got? That was mushroom stew. Eaten once, not eaten recently. Not eaten recently. We'll eat the carrot. Eat the beet. There we go. Put that away already. Sweet. So, I think what I'm going to do in between episodes is I'm just going to process a ton of these alloys and circuits and stuff like that, because Mechanism is definitely a priority. Ooh, actually, I want to check one more thing. I know this is the thing. You can't crush blaze rods using the crusher from Mechanism. But I know you can crush it using the crusher from Immersive Engineering. So we may have to do that. Because, yeah, it's a very, very powerful way to generate a lot of EMC. You basically just kind of, it's an exploit, actually, in a lot of ways, but, it's something. We are generating EMC right now, but we've lost about 200,000 of it over the course of this episode by making all this stuff, which is fine. But guys, I am definitely out of time for this episode. So my friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.